really, really sore. Like, really incredibly sore. It feels like it's gone down to my groin. Like, I pulled something and it just fucked up everything. Now, this kind of sucks, and you're probably thinking, wow, you were stupid by the time you hear this. Or even before. But I've been using Icy Hot, and it kind of helps quite a bit, actually, on my back, but it doesn't last super long. Well, I had the ingenious idea to try to use some near my groin, as well as my back. So I went on my lower or upper leg, basically, because it really feels like I was doing like 100 squats, like in 5 minutes. I don't know, it just hurts. Well, the sad part is, my sack hit the side where there was, Icy Hot. And, then my sack started to burn. If you've ever used Icy Hot, you know what I'm talking about, the burn and the cold, right? Well, you try having that on your ball sack. There's not a whole lot of skin there, and it's very sensitive. That fucking burn. I had to go stand over my portable air conditioner, crank it to high. I literally had to throw my sack onto it, basically, just to try and help cool it down, because it burnt. The cold air helped. Water did not, I couldn't wash it off. It just, oh my god, it just sucked so bad. so bad. My wife kind of laughed at me a little bit. She's like, guess you won't do that again. But the sad part is, I've done this before with Polar Ice, which is like that gel stuff. You can get at the dollar store or anywhere, really. Now, I've used that, and of course, yeah, I got some of that on my crotch. That burned. That was not a smooth move. Icy Hot, you know what? I guess I deserved it. I should not have tried to apply it where I did, because, how is it not going to touch the sack or anything else, right? I was fucked to begin with. But, you know what? Thankfully, there's no permanent damage. So, he lives on. Oh, you know what? I just feel like hitting another bowl. Do you maybe want to join me in another? You do? Alright. So,
have another puff.
I will. Alright. Alright. Let's do it. It's puff time. Fuck yeah, it is. Let's hit it. Hang on. Alright, needed to get a good cough out. Just had to mute the mic for 2 seconds. The soundbar kind of hit that red zone on the previous cough, and I knew, you know what, it's going to happen again. So, I got to pay more attention and not cough you guys out. So I'm sorry if you're on headphones and that just killed you. Yeah, I feel your pain. Alright. So, picking out our coil here, we cracked open the Evod. Still a lot of usable product here to get fully medicated and elevated. Now, this is the funny part. A lot of people just refer to smoking as getting medicated. Yes, you know what? Yes. If you're smoking for, pain or anxiety or sleep, any number of medical conditions, absolutely. If you're just smoking to get high, specifically just to get high, and you only smoke to get high, then just say you're smoking to get high. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. You don't have to say I'm getting medicated, because you're not using it as a medication. You're just using it as something to enjoy your life a little bit more. And that's okay. It's no different than having a beer, right? But this is far safer, far healthier than drinking, right? So don't be afraid to just say, you know what, I'm getting high. It's cool. Because you know what? Sometimes I'm just getting high. You know what? When I have an extra sesh on my day off, for that moment, I'm just getting high. I'm not medicating. I'm not trying to relieve my stress or anxiety. Usually. You know, if I'm able to get that extra little mini session in the day, I'm just doing it because I want to kick back. I'm just looking to get high, right? And that's okay. It took me a long time to come to terms with that, to think that that was okay, because I used to kind of judge myself and judge those around me. Like Bean, I will admit, I used to judge Bean a little bit for how much he smoked, right? But the reality is, if he wants to smoke just to get high, who cares? It's his life. Is he hurting anybody? No. Is anything that he is doing impacting my life? No. So really, I've got nothing to say about it. That's the problem with being kind of hypocritical and blunt. Those are my two worst things. I'm a little too blunt and a little too hypocritical with people, and people that really care about me, who just kind of take my criticism when I sometimes I should just shut up, right? Because I am in no place to criticize anybody. Nobody should criticize others, and yet a lot of us do. I think everybody does at one point or another, and it's sad to say, but we are a species that judges each other constantly. Very few of us don't. Most of us are always judging somebody else, or judging ourselves, right? How do I look in these jeans? Well, I know I look fat in those jeans, but I'm sure you look a lot better. Alright, you know what? We are going to... Did we hit that bowl? I honestly don't remember. If I finished off bowl 4... bowl 2. It does kind of look like we did. We must have. But there's still a little life to it. Very little, so I'm just going to add a smidge of some fresh stuff. Mix that in just to try to keep an even burn. And now, because I didn't add that much, there's going to be that burnt ass taste on the end of it. But it's alright. I'd rather, like I've said before, I'll take the hit of that burnt shitty taste just to be able to finish it off, right? Because I don't want to waste it. I don't feel right just kind of saying, yeah, I'm good enough with that. Because there's still life to it. But on its own, nah. Just add a little bit to it. Just add a little bit. Here we go. Alright, we've officially killed off. That was bowl 3. I've caught up now. Bowl 2 is, pardon me, in full swing. Pardon me. Let's clean off this guy. Pick him out. We're not going to load a new one here. We're just going to let it sit for a bit. Cool off the bowl. Because otherwise, you just kill your battery. When you constantly keep hitting on a hot battery, oh, it drains so much faster. So, the other option is if you want to keep hitting back to back to back to back, either go in for that sesh with a brand new freshly charged battery. That way you can get the longest life. Or have a spare battery, right? Be able to switch out. Or have 2 pens, or 3 pens, or more. I don't know. I got 7. I've got 7 pens. If I have everything fully... No, I have more than that. I have probably 10 pens. Holy shit. Including my small ones. Yeah, 10. Ooh, plus the vaporizer. Okay, 11. Ooh. Alright. If I charged up everything, I could just keep taking hits. Wouldn't that be epic? One of these nights, we'll do a pen run. Ooh. That'd be sweet. Now just think, if I actually got some new THC e-juice, I could load up all 4 of those pens too. Ooh, baby. Alright. Thinking about it. Alright. This is a different kind of song. I should have listened into it more. This is iTunes Killed the CD Star. You know, it's not horrible, but it's different. So we're just going to jump over to Panda Killer. Yep, that's right. I haven't listened to the full English either, but it can't be that bad, right? It can't be that bad. what? This is the first night when I've broadcasted live where I didn't make all the posts. I didn't get all the links out. I'm just going live. Anybody can find it, or find it later. You know what? Sometimes I put a lot of emphasis into getting the word out for these videos, and it overtakes it a bit, right? So that sucks sometimes. It sucks sometimes. But what you gonna do, right? Bowl 3. Hello. Welcome aboard. The Holiday Express of me. You know what? It's going to be a crazy work week. I get this feeling. It's just going to be a crazy work week. There's a lot of shit going on, going down. A lot to do. Gonna have to hit the pavement running. It's gonna be crazy for all of us. But you know what? I think that's not a bad thing sometimes, because I think I need to bust my ass this week. Just in general, because every now and then I think we get a little too complacent, and sometimes it's not a bad thing to have to bust some ass to really prove your worth, right? So that's what I will be doing this week, is trying to get a lot of shit done, which will be excellent because I have crap all over my screen. That's gross. No! Mama, no! Oh my god, there's so many windows open. Fuck it. Eesh. Alright, we're gonna close you down. What did I just do? Alright, there we go. Hit the thing. Open that thing. Move the thing over. Red Rover. Just show me what I want to see. You know what? You're being a pain in the ass. But what you gonna do, right? Alright, so... you know, it's funny, looking at the episode list here, I always, before I go live, because I have to title it, obviously, to go live, I always have to go and check the previous episode at what number we left off on, because I don't always pay attention, or I don't remember it later on, right? And I don't want to say, oh, it's episode 24, meanwhile we're only on 22, or, you know, or vice versa, or whatever, so... helps to double check. I guess those are the problems of a stoner. And I'll admit, you know what? Although, yes, I do medicate, but I also enjoy it. And when I medicate at night, typically, yeah, sometimes I just go a little extra to get just stoned, right? So, that's cool. Enough with the labels, though. I am what I am, you are what you are. We smoke what we smoke, so long as it's... I don't know. I almost was going to say dope, but I'm hearing, and of course forgive me, I've only been a cannabis smoker for like 2.5 years now. Close to 3. But, so I'm still relatively new to all this. But I'm hearing now that you'd no longer call it dope. Right? This is what I'm hearing. Am I correct? Am I correct in saying that? I don't know. Let me know if you actually know. Like, is this a thing now? Are we calling it something else? Are we just calling it weed? You know, hit me up on the ThePuffCast text number 1-778-800-6798. That is our official text plus number for the ThePuffCast. Now, please don't try to call it, because we can't answer calls. But we can definitely take your text. Or you're always welcome to find us on any of our other media sources, and you can find those somewhere else.
Be sure to follow the ThePuffCast on Twitter, Messroots, YouTube, Instagram, Snapchat, and Spreaker.com.
Yeah, that's right. You like that? A little sexy, isn't it? Follow us. Just follow us. I was messing around with that one today. Parts of that actually sound